Namaste. I'm Deborah Leong, and today we're going to do a nice gentle practice. We're working on some range of motion in the shoulders and in the neck. Now, I do caution you, if you have a history of whiplash, if you have a cervical spine injury, this is probably not ideal for you. Okay, so and one other thing we want to take into consideration is many of us have kind of a forward head position. Been working at a computer all day. I know I work at a computer a lot, so it's like your head can get into a forward position, which can round your upper back. So we want to try to draw the back of the jaw here kind of up and back a little bit. So it's not just bringing your chin back and tucking like this. That isn't really necessarily helpful for the spine, for the cervical neck vertebrae. But instead, you want to try to bring like your 2 points just under your ears and just kind of bring them kind of slightly up and back. And just feel the back of the skull kind of lift a little bit. The back of the neck lengthens a little bit. So that's a little bit, that might be helpful for you if you have a forward head position, which is so common. So starting from that, if you can, bringing the jaw slightly up and back, just under the ears where my hands are, my fingers, up and back, closing the eyes. And a nice, soft, gentle Ujjayi breath. If you don't know Ujjayi yet, that's okay. Just breathe naturally and smoothly. Try not to hold your breath. Feel the sit bones, feeling them connect to the floor or to the cushion if you're sitting on a cushion. And just take a moment to settle into the present moment. And then open the eyes. So again, check if the head came forward, let the back of the skull come back and up slightly. And feel maybe the sternum lift a little bit. And keep the sternum, try not to collapse the chest. We're going to keep the sternum lifted a bit and then exhale and just gently lengthen the back of the neck as the chin comes down. So we're not bringing the head forward and down. We actually have that action of drawing the jaw back and up, and then we lengthen the back of the neck to gently bring the head forward. So lengthening out the back of the neck. And breathe. And then inhale, coming back up to center. And then exhale, just gently bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. And breathe. Try to allow this left shoulder blade to release down. This doesn't hike up, let it release. And breathe. And then inhaling as you come back up to a neutral head position. Again, make sure it's not forward, bring it back if you need to. And then gently let the left ear come towards the left shoulder. And breathe. And then on your next inhale, gently coming back up. Again, check that the head is not coming forward. Let the head come back if it is a little bit. And then exhale, just gently turn your head to look towards the right. And then inhale back to center and exhale to the left. And then inhale back to center. And then just making little shoulder circles. Nice and slowly, so you can really feel what's happening. So not rushing the process. Then going the other way. And then roll the shoulders back and down. Take the arms down by the sides, spread the fingers, grow tall, lengthen the spine. Again, notice if your head came forward. If that's a habit, it's going to keep happening. So if it has, bring the back of the skull up and back. And inhale, sweeping the arms out and up. With the breath, if you can, exhale as we lower. Inhaling up. Exhale as we lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. And inhale, palms facing down, spread the fingers wide, lengthen the spine, head comes back. On your next inhale, take your arms up to shoulder high and pause. Palms are still facing down. If your head came forward, again, bring it back. You're going to hear that a lot. And then as you exhale, you're going to turn the upper arm bone from your shoulder. Turn the upper arm bone so that your palms face forward. And breathe. You might feel a stretch that you're not used to feeling, so not being aggressive. And then inhale, turn the upper arm bone so that the palms face up. Inhaling and breathe and pause. Keep the breath moving, but keep the arms steady. And then inhale, raising the arms all the way up to about, so the hands are about shoulder width apart, palms facing in. Sorry, I know they're cut off in the frame, but my palms are facing one another. Again, notice if your head came forward, let your head come back. Lengthen through the waist. And then exhale, take the hands back down to shoulder high. Palms up, pause. Exhale, palms forward. Breathe, pause. So again, breath is moving, but the arms are pausing. And then exhale, palms down, and breathe. And then exhale, keep reaching out to the fingers as you lower the hands, but just shy of the floor, so not quite all the way down. And then just gently bring your right ear towards the right shoulder. Again, make sure your head's not forward before you make that movement. Take the head back if you need to, and bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Reaching out to that left arm and fingers. And then inhale as you come up. Exhale, changing sides. Left ear towards the left shoulder. Reach out to the right fingers. And inhale as you come back up and release. Okay, good. Now we're going to take our right arm over the left and just hug yourself. Lift the sternum, bring the head back, and then gently lengthen the back of the neck. And then you'll come back to a neutral head position. Now you can either keep the hug or you can take your arm across and support it to get a stretch in the outer right arm. Or you could take with your right arm on top into Gurudasana, if that's accessible without strain. Exhale, release. Inhale, take the left arm over the right. Hug yourself. Lift the sternum gently a little bit. Bring the head back a little bit. And then maybe lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale back up to a neutral head position. Either take the left arm across and just support it, or you can take the left arm over and Gurudasana. Notice if your head came forward, head back. And then exhale, releasing the arms. Okay, good. Interlace the fingers. Turn the palms forward, arms shoulder high. Lengthen the spine, head back. Inhale, raising the arms. And breathe. Exhale, bringing the arms forward. Breathe. And then exhale, release. Taking the hands behind the back. Now you can either interlace your fingers, or if you like, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. You can either take the hands behind the back and interlace the fingers, or if that's too much right now, be honest with yourself, that's okay. Be kind to yourself. You can take a strap and hold the strap with your thumbs pointing towards one another. And then, so if bringing your hands behind your back causes your shoulders to round forward as you're trying to bring your arms back, instead keep the spine long, keep the head back, and create a little bit of space between your hands by using the strap so that you can really get into the front of the shoulders. Okay? So lengthening the arms, either hands interlaced or with a strap, and breathe. Drawing the shoulder blades towards one another. And then exhale as we release. Okay. And then face forward again. Now, if you like, we didn't really do much for the hips, so we're just going to do a little bit of a forward fold here, and you don't have to go far. Just breathe. And if this doesn't work for your knees, you can ignore it and just stay upright. Inhale, coming back up. Taking the hands onto the knees, eyes closed. Check that the head is coming back and not forward. And breathe for a few moments here and just rest. Find a natural breath. If you were using Ujjayi, let that go. And taking our hands in front of the heart, opening the eyes. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Namaste.